have made millions on Amazon FBA, but there's so many things I didn't know when I first got started. And right now, more than ever, we're experiencing a gold rush in Amazon FBA, an opportunity that's even bigger than when I first got started. And if you're watching this, chances are this video is going to be for you. So in this video, I'm going to break down everything I've learned, the secrets, the strategies, and the real talk that no one told me when I first got started. But first, why should you listen to me? Well, I've been in Amazon FBA since 2018, and I have launched multiple successful brands from scratch. I've also bought existing Amazon FBA brands and scaled them to multiple 6 and 7 figures. But the thing is, I failed a lot, and that's more times than I can count. So we're talking about failed brands, failed products, but that's exactly why you should listen, because you're getting advice from someone that's deep in the trenches of Amazon FBA. So let's get into it. When I first got started, I spent hours watching Amazon FBA content. Everything from PPC to inventory management, how to negotiate with suppliers. But here's the whole hard truth. None of that really matters until you take action. Learning is great, but it only matters when you're actually doing that step in your journey. And the reality is that most people will never even get started because of analysis paralysis. They overthink, they overanalyze, and they let fear convince them to not even try in the first place. So here's my first secret. If you do something long enough, you will become it. You want to be a doctor? Go to school long enough and you're going to become a doctor. The same thing applies. If you want to make millions on Amazon FBA, do it long enough and you will get there. Because every single day that you're actively working on your business, you're getting better. Even if that's 1%, if you're getting 1% better every single day. But let's be real. When you first get started with Amazon FBA, you're going to be that jack of all trades. You're going to have to know everything in your business inside and out. So we're talking about things like you need to know your minimum order quantity. You need to know your lead time. You have to know about listing optimizations, shipping and logistics. What is your profit margin? What is your ACoS? What is your tacos? Right? All of this might sound very foreign to you, but at the end of the day, you have to know all of this. You have to know why your customer will choose your product over your competition. The thing is, most beginners think that they can just launch a product, run some ads, and start making money. And that is far from the truth and is completely wrong. There are multiple pillars to building an Amazon FBA business, and you have to understand all of them if you want to go ahead and scale in the future. So in the beginning, you're going to be in charge of every single aspect of your business. And why is that? Well, if you're anything like me, you really won't have the money to outsource anything. And let's say you do have money to outsource everything and hire the right people and scale your business that way. How do you expect to hire the right people if you don't understand the basics yourself? That is why I believe that you have to be the jack of all trades, especially in the beginning of your Amazon FBA journey. Here's secret number 2. Most new Amazon FBA sellers start with the wrong business model. You see, when you're typing in on YouTube about Amazon FBA, there's so many different types of avenues you can take. People get into retail arbitrage or they get into wholesale because they think it's easier. But here's the truth. You're wasting your time picking these avenues in Amazon FBA. And why is that? Well, with retail arbitrage, you really have no asset. And we'll get into what I mean by asset. And in wholesale, you have low margins and you have a high risk of losing the buy box or your biggest retailer. Right? So with private label, you actually have a real brand and a high exit value. And I'll get into it. Private label is where real money is made. And here's your proof. In 2022, I purchased this business by the name of Maverick for $200,000. At that time, it was making around $6,000 per month in profit. Fast forward to today, this same business is making $40,000 per month in profit and is valued at over $1.4 million. And let's talk about the original seller that sold me that business. He started Maverick for $6,000 and 2 years later, he sold it for $200,000. That's the power of private label over anything else on Amazon FBA. And this is why there is a gold rush happening right now. People aren't just building Amazon FBA business to run forever. They're building to sell and make life-changing amounts of money, which again, I didn't know this when I first got started into Amazon FBA. I just wanted financial freedom. I had no idea that I can go ahead and sell this business. So now I hear people all the time complaining about every aspect of Amazon and Amazon FBA. Amazon takes too much money. There's too much competition from the Chinese. It's impossible to succeed because of all of these different things that are going on. But here's what they're missing. Amazon is a scalable business model. Amazon handles warehousing, shipping, returns, customer service. The list goes on. And your job is only about scaling your brand. And again, I'm making this very simple, right? Amazon FBA isn't easy, but neither is anything worth doing. And the crazy thing about Amazon FBA that, is crazy to think is like it's changed my life forever, right? So it's changed my own life. It's changed a lot of my students' life. People who have started with zero knowledge on Amazon FBA now own six-figure brands, have bought houses, and created real financial freedom, right? Both time and money, which is insane. And here's where things get interesting. We're entering into a new phase, a new wave of Amazon FBA millionaires. And they're doing just one thing, and that's driving external traffic. Right now, TikTok is a gold mine for Amazon FBA sellers. We're basically blowing up brands overnight. And if you want to stay ahead, you need to be in the right circles. You see, you might be talking about Amazon FBA and consuming videos of Amazon FBA, but a lot of stuff is outdated because we're constantly changing. Things are starting to become new again with Amazon FBA. And that's why I built a mastermind community for people who actually want to win and stay ahead of Amazon FBA. So it doesn't matter if you're just starting out, trying to hit your first 10,000 or scaling past $400,000 per month, right? This community gets you there regardless of where you're at. And look, I get it. People hate getting pitched a course, but this isn't a course. I'm building a team of people that want to win. No excuses, just results. And that's why only the right people will be in this mastermind. And if that's you, and I hope that it is, right? Click that link below and lock in your spots. Because again, I guarantee that we're only going to get people that are like-minded individuals that want to stay ahead of the competition, that want to go ahead and win, and want to give back to people, right? We're going to have people that are making millions per month, teaching people that are just getting started with Amazon FBA, which is going to be a shortcut. And listen, even if you don't want to join, right? Keep following my journey. I'm still purchasing Amazon FBA businesses. I'm still scaling my own businesses, right? So I'm still going to go ahead and put out free game with you guys watching on YouTube. So if you want to go ahead and get more breakdowns on Amazon FBA, make sure to subscribe. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss this next video, and drop a comment if you're serious about Amazon FBA, and just go out there and make it happen.